There's so much to learn, and it doesn't have to come all from a book. So F1 is a high-paced environment which is constantly reviewing both success and failure. Ultimately, if an F1 team isn't ready by key deadlines, so getting the car to the race onto the transporter, it's not going racing. And in business, that's something that sometimes we have a luxury of more time because we don't have those deadlines, but actually that can mean that things can drag on, projects can drag on, deadlines can be hit, and it doesn't matter. So really, when we talk about F1 attitude, it's about having that deep look into something, constantly reviewing something, but also doing it with a fast pace in order to achieve success. So I think the best example of high pressure teamwork in Formula One is the pit stop. It's the best and it's the most visual. A driver can't go drive the race and then come to the pit stop and go and change all their tyres on their own. They've got to trust the team. They've got to, ultimately success and failure is dependent on what now with a pit stop is 2 seconds. And it's interesting how over time that's evolved as well. We were looking at probably 10-15 years ago, pit stops of a good pit stop was sort of 8 to 10 seconds. So it's all those little marginal gains and all those little bits, but ultimately the pit stop just shows that you are a team, and for that moment the driver is completely reliant on the team, and whether they do a good job or a bad job affects the overall outcome of the race. I hope people take an understanding that actually there's so many lessons when it comes to leadership, teamwork, high performance mindset in the public domain, whether that is watching your favorite sport, whether that's following a particular business that you like. There's so much to learn, and it doesn't have to come all from a book. You really, when we look and talk around Formula One, I hope that people will watch the TV on the Sunday and think, when they see people like, leaders like Toto Wolff or Christian Horner, and they might be coming out defending their team, that they actually understand why they're doing it and sort of think, well, actually, I see that as a particular leadership style or a particular way that they are communicating with the media, or, and that will obviously get back to the team. So I think it's just taking those sorts of lessons and realizing that actually there are lessons everywhere, and what I talk around is just bringing those lessons to your attention to almost develop your own leadership style.